We've all been there, right? In a hybrid meeting, that gap between being physically in the room and just dialing in can feel huge. Today, we're going to dive into how one company, D10, is engineered to completely erase that gap and make it possible to be truly present from anywhere.
I mean, that's the fundamental question, isn't it? We've all been that little name in a box on the screen, leaning into our laptop mic, just trying to get a word in while the real conversation feels like it's happening miles away. That disconnect, that feeling of being a spectator instead of a real participant, that is the core challenge of hybrid work. So let's really break down that challenge. The goal, it sounds simple enough. Create a meeting experience that feels exactly the same for everyone, whether they're in the boardroom or their home office. But actually pulling that off, well, that's been incredibly complex. This imbalance is what everyone's talking about when they say meeting equity. It's this idea that every single person deserves an equal shot at contributing. But way too often, the technology itself becomes the barrier. A total mess of cables, terrible audio, and glitchy video that ends up creating two totally different meetings at the exact same time. This is precisely the problem D10 was built to solve. They didn't just react to the world of hybrid work, they saw it coming. They designed their solutions from the ground up to create one single, unified, and genuinely engaging meeting experience. What's so fascinating about this timeline is that it shows D10 wasn't just reacting to the market, they were way ahead of it. Partnering with Zoom way back in 2017, that put them right at the forefront of the video-first revolution, years before it became a necessity for all of us. And then adding that official Microsoft partnership in 2023 just solidifies their role as the central platform-agnostic player in the collaboration space. This philosophy is really their North Star, and it's built for three key groups. For you, the user, it's got to be intuitive. For your IT folks, it has to be simple to roll out and manage. And for the organization, it absolutely has to be secure. This single vendor approach, where all the pieces are designed to work together, just eliminates that nightmare of trying to patch together hardware from 5 different companies. And this is a really crucial point. This isn't some third-party workaround. D10 solutions are officially certified for both Zoom and Microsoft Teams. And that certification, it's a guarantee. It means you get a seamless, reliable, and native experience. So all the buttons and features your team already knows how to use are right there, working perfectly every single time. So how does this philosophy actually translate into products you can use? Well, D10 simplifies the decision for any meeting space down to one fundamental question. Do you need a board or do you need a bar? Okay, option 1 is the board. This is the DTEN D7X Series, the all-in-one solution. It's got the camera, the mics, the speakers, the computer, and a brilliant 4K touchscreen all built into a single elegant unit. You literally take it out of the box, plug it in, and your room is ready to go. Then you've got option 2, the bar. This is designed for any space that already has a display, or maybe even 2. The DTEN Bar packs all that same AI-powered camera and microphone technology into a sleek unit that instantly upgrades any existing screen into a powerful collaboration hub. All right, so let's break it down side by side. If you need an all-in-one solution with an amazing touchscreen for whiteboarding, you choose the D7X board. But if you want to add that same powerful DTEN intelligence to the screens you already own, you go with the bar. Either way, you get the same smart audio and video, all controlled from the simple little DTEN Mate tablet. But here's the thing, that board or bar choice is really just the starting point. It's the foundation of a super flexible ecosystem that's designed to scale perfectly whether you're outfitting a tiny huddle space or a massive boardroom. So let's start small. For a little huddle room or a focus space with maybe up to 7 people, a single D10 D7X 55-inch board is perfect. It's clean, it's simple, and it provides everything you need for powerful collaboration in a really compact footprint. Now, as the room gets bigger, the needs change, right? For a medium room, you can add the D10 View camera system. These are small, smart cameras that work with your board or bar to give you more angles. So for the person dialing in, this means they aren't just looking at the side of someone's head. Everyone at the table is framed up perfectly. And here in the large boardroom, you see the full power of the ecosystem. You've got a dual screen setup powered by a D10 bar, enhanced with the D10 View Pro camera system, giving you comprehensive coverage. What this means for the remote viewer is that everyone is seen with perfect headshot clarity no matter where they're sitting. It's incredible. Now, I know what you're thinking. A system this powerful must be complicated to manage, right? Well, This is where D10 really shines, especially for the IT teams who have to deploy and support all this stuff.
The out-of-the-box experience is designed to be completely effortless. We are talking true plug and play. You can literally get a conference room fully up and running in the time it takes to make a coffee, just by following some simple on-screen prompts. For any IT team that's been tasked with deploying tech across an entire company, this is an absolute game changer. And for all the day-to-day management, there's D10 Orbit. Think of it like a mission control for your entire fleet of devices. It's a cloud-based dashboard that lets IT teams monitor device health, push updates, and even troubleshoot issues remotely from anywhere in the world. It means solving problems before your users even know they exist. So the technology is smart, it's scalable, and it's simple to manage. But what's the ultimate proof that it actually works? Well, it's the companies that rely on it every single day. And this isn't just a technology for one type of company. I mean, look at the range here. You've got fast-moving tech giants, precision-focused luxury brands, and leading universities. This diversity just shows that the need for seamless, equitable collaboration is universal. And these global leaders trust D10 to power their most important conversations. And this brings us right back to their core mission: be present anywhere. You know, it's more than just a tagline. It's the end result of all this technology. That feeling of connection, of presence, of being a true part of the team, no matter where you happen to be. So the ultimate takeaway is really this: D10 is engineered to solve meeting inequity. It's all about turning any space into a true collaborative hub, where the technology is so seamless that it just fades into the background, allowing human connection and great ideas to come forward. And that leaves us with one final thought. In a world where your talent is global and your teams are literally everywhere, it's really worth asking, is your technology truly bridging the distance, or is it just getting in the way?